In the world of streaming, few figures have risen as high or fallen as hard as Dr. Disrespect. Known for his larger-than-life persona and impressive gaming skills, the doc built an empire that seemed unshakable. But as we've learned time and time again, even the mightiest can fall.
I was talking inappropriately with a minor. Where I truly believe this scumbag needs to be banned off of the platforms that he's on.
I don't know who's really going to support him at this point. Like, what kind of person is going to watch Dr. Disrespect? If you watch him at this point, you just have to be coping.
On June 24th, 2024, the internet exploded with allegations that would shake the foundations of Dr. Disrespect's career.
We'll get through this, Champions Club. I know it's a tough. Life's weird right now. We'll get through this, okay? And
Christopher.
fuck.
A former Twitch employee dropped a bombshell, claiming that the real reason behind Doc's mysterious ban from the platform in 2020 was far more sinister than anyone had imagined. The accusation? Inappropriate interactions with a minor. But let's quickly rewind the clock and understand how we got here in the first place. Born Herschel Guy Beam IV, Dr. Disrespect rose to fame on Twitch, gaining tons of attention with his unique blend of skill, showmanship, and swagger.
Yeah, he's in the tower, right?
Oh! Let's go, baby!
His streams were darn good, complete with over-the-top production and his signature catchphrases. At his peak, the doc boasted millions of followers and lucrative sponsorship deals that made his pockets fat, to say the least. Beneath the carefully crafted exterior, cracks began to show sooner or later. In 2017, Beam took an extended break from streaming, tearfully admitting to his audience that he had been unfaithful to his wife.
I want to be transparent that I've been unfaithful, and I'm probably going to be taking some time off to focus on stupid fucking mistakes, man. I'm gonna take time off to focus on my family, and so I just wanted to let you guys know that, and I apologize to you guys and Slick Daddy. I apologize to you guys, my sponsors, and Twitch.
In simple words, he ruthlessly cheated and put his relationship at stake. While this moment of vulnerability earned him sympathy from some fans, a big chunk saw it as the first red flag and a pattern of questionable behavior. The doc's comeback was short-lived, as he found himself embroiled in another scandal just 2 years later. At E3 2019, gaming's biggest annual expo, Dr. Disrespect live-streamed from inside a public bathroom, a clear violation of privacy laws and Twitch's terms of service. The incident resulted in a 2-week suspension from the platform and widespread criticism from the gaming community. Despite these setbacks, Dr. Disrespect's star continued to rise. He signed an exclusive multi-year contract with Twitch in March 2020, reportedly worth some life-changing money, aka millions of dollars. But just 3 months later, on June 26, 2020, Twitch permanently banned Dr. Disrespect from the platform.
People ask me, do you know the reason? Well, yeah, I do know the reason why now. I've known for months now the reason why. And I'll just say this right now, champs. There's a reason why we're suing the out of them, okay?
The abrupt decision sent shockwaves through the streaming world, with both Twitch and Beam remaining tight-lipped about the reasons behind the ban. This is where speculation started swirling around. Why the silence? What happened? Theories range from contract disputes to potential criminal investigations.
I make probably a quarter of what I was making on Twitch. You think a big-time company like Nike is going to want to work with that big question mark? Huh? Or Disney? It fucking sucks.
Dr. Disrespect himself claimed ignorance, stating in interviews that Twitch had not provided him with a specific reason for the ban. This air of mystery only served to fuel the rumor whirlwind, with each passing month bringing new theories but no concrete answers. Fast forward to June 2024, the streaming landscape had changed, but Dr. Disrespect had managed to rebuild much of his following on YouTube. He'd co-founded a game development studio, Midnight Society, and seemed poised for a comeback. Then, like a bombshell, a former Twitch employee named Cody Connors dropped a tweet that would reignite the controversy surrounding the doc's ban. Connors alleged that Dr. Disrespect had been banned for sexting a minor in the then-existing Twitch Whispers product and attempting to meet up with her at TwitchCon. The accusations spread like wildfire, forcing Dr. Disrespect to address the claims directly for the first time in 4 years. His initial responses were vague and legalistic, neither confirming nor denying the allegations. This has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged, and they paid out the whole contract, he tweeted, referring to his lawsuit against Twitch. But as pressure mounted and corroborating reports emerged from other sources, including Bloomberg, the doc found himself backed into a corner.
These are some crazy accusations. Crazy. Until we know them as fact, until they've been proven with evidence, what are we talking about? What's anybody talking
For
about?
those that are looking for me to expand on this weekend, not gonna. I already said what I needed to say. I don't give a fuck about this guy. That's it.
On June 25, 2024, Dr. Disrespect released a lengthy statement that would change everything. In it, he admitted to engaging in inappropriate conversations with a minor via Twitch Whispers in 2017. While he maintained that there were no real intentions behind the messages and that nothing illegal occurred, the admission was damning. Just notice the choice of words. Quite easy to tell that there's a lot more behind it. As expected, the fallout was swift and severe. Midnight Society, the game studio he co-founded, immediately terminated its relationship with Beam. Robert Bowling, a co-founder of the studio, didn't hesitate to let it out. If you inappropriately message a minor, I cannot work with you, period. In fact, longtime sponsors like Turtle Beach dropped him.
Twitch ban is really how it's really affected us, not just from a financial standpoint, but from a networking standpoint, from all the relationships we've built over the past 5 years in terms of Activision and EA. I mean, everyone, all the big sponsors, all the big partnerships, they have to question, why did you get banned?
And even his closest allies in the streaming world began to distance themselves. Tim the Tapman, a fellow streamer and friend of Dr. Disrespect, called Beam's actions inexcusable in an emotional video.
Wow, this is absolutely insane, bro. Everything I'm seeing. I have known Doc for a while now. We've played games for years, and seeing everything that is spiraling right now is a very difficult thing for me personally, and I'm sure for a lot of y'all out there. I know a lot of you are asking, Tim, what are you feeling? Tim, what are you feeling? If he knew that was a minor and those were the messages being sent, I cannot support that. Unfortunate to say the least. This is awful. So
the gaming community, once divided on the issue, seemed to unite in condemnation.
I read through Doc's tweet, and in that very tweet, he basically confirms that, he was texting an underage girl, and it went weird sometimes, and look, there's no excuse for something like that.
Dr. Disrespect's follower count on social media platforms plummeted, with tens of thousands unfollowing him in the wake of his statement. And of course, his viewers who once religiously tuned into his videos on YouTube are now dumping him too. Perhaps most telling was the reaction from his own subreddit, typically a bastion of support for the streamer. Fans expressed feelings of betrayal, disappointment, and disgust. Many longtime supporters grappled with the realization that the persona they had idolized for years was built on a foundation of lies and inappropriate behavior. Dr. Disrespect's attempts to salvage his reputation only seemed to make matters worse.
You know how we run things here.
His statement was edited multiple times, with the word minor being removed and then re-added, raising questions about his sincerity and transparency. His insistence that he's no predator or pedophile and that he plans to return to streaming after an extended vacation struck many as tone-deaf and lacking in genuine remorse. While no criminal charges have been filed, the court of public opinion seems to have reached its verdict. The once untouchable Dr. Disrespect now finds himself an outcast in the very industry he helped shape. His carefully constructed persona lies in tatters, exposing the man behind the mustache and glasses as deeply flawed and potentially dangerous. What do you think about this situation?